Everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be playing Obby that rhymes with grug.
And this one, I call it a rug. Rhymes with grug. And this one,
it's very loud. And you're just saying, and this one, and this one, and this one. So this, I've played it before to see if it's worth making a video on, and it is. So let's do it. Let's try and make it a stage 60, maybe? Oh my god.
Rhymes with grug. This one, I call it a ride.
Good. Don't know.
This one,
This is hard.
rhymes with grug.
I could wait 40 seconds, but what's the fun in that?
This one, I call it.
Should I cut the video until those 40 seconds are done?
This one, I call it grug. Rhymes with grug.
Bro. Why are they so laggy? It isn't me who's lagging, it's them. I'm just gonna cut the video. Okay, it's ready. So yeah, I can claim this and skip it. Next thing.
I call it a ride. Rhymes with grug. This one, I call it grug.
Now, if anything is I've learned, the shades you can touch. In a minute, you cannot touch. If you touch in a minute, you get in a minute. As you can see.
I call it a ride. Rhymes with grug. This one, I call it rhymes with grug. This one, I call it a rug. Rhymes with grug.
Please.
I call it a ride. Rhymes with grug. This one, I call it grug. This one, I call it a rug. Rhymes with grug. This one,
You little non-sigma.
this one, I call it grug. Rhymes with grug. This one, I call it grug.
That's hard. That is really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I call it
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
I call it
Bro, how am I supposed to beat it?
this one. I call it a ride. Rhymes with grug. This one. I call it
Bro.
rhymes with grug. This one. I call it rhymes with grug. This one. I call it a
Go.
ride. Rhymes with grug.
Golly.
I call it grug. Rhymes with grug.
It's a beautiful.
I call it a rug. This one. I call it a rug.
Yeah.
This one. I call it grug. Rhymes with grug. This one.
Howdy, it's me, Flowey. Flowey, 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 Flowey.
Rhymes with grug. This one. I call
How?
it a rug. Rhymes with grug. This one. I call it.
Can I have some water?
This one. I call it grug. Rhymes with grug. This one. I call it a rug.
I'm going insane. Shut up.
I call it a ride.
My name is 52. There's 100 stages.
This one. I call it a rug.
So far I've only done one in this video. There was a sign back there that said the next are pretty hard.
This one.
No, gonna lie, they frisking are. Frisk. Yeah.
I call it a rug.
Okay.
Rhymes with grug. This one.
Shades.
I call it rhymes with
Okay,
grug.
it's a timing.
I call it grug.
Go.
Rhymes with grug. This one. I call it a rug. Rhymes with grug. This one. I call it grug. Rhymes with
Okay.
grug. This one. I
Gay.
call it a rug. Rhymes with grug. This one. I call it a ride. Rhymes with grug. This
Boom.
one. I call it
What in the lag?
rhymes with grug.
This is rigged!
I call it a rug. Rhymes with grug.
Why is it so laggy, bro?
I call it a
Oh, no.
ride. Rhymes with grug. This one. I call it grug. Rhymes with grug.
Go, 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 touch!
Rhymes with grug. This
Touch.
one. I call it a
Go.
ride. Rhymes with grug.
Ride.
This one.
Run!
Rhymes with
maze, though remember,
I call it
you
a
hope.
ride.
You will no
Rhymes with
longer
grug.
rhyme with
And
grug
this
if you
one,
take this
I call
ladder.
it grug. Rhymes with grug.
I-
And this one, I call it a rug.
Mm.
Rhymes with grug. And this one, I call it a ride. Rhymes with grug. And this one, I call it a ride. Rhymes
You know
with
what?
grug.
I don't like grug anymore.
I call it a rug. Rhymes with grug. And
I'm
this
taking the
one,
ladder of
I call
destiny.
it a ride. Rhymes with grug. And this one, I call it grug. Rhymes with
What in the
grug.
shade?
And this one, I call it a rug. Rhymes with grug.
Yeah,
And this
man.
one, I call it
How
a
did you
ride.
get up here?
Rhymes with grug. And this one,
None your
I
business.
call it grug. Rhymes with
Grug.
grug. And this one,
Stop
I call
saying
it a
grug.
rug.
You
Rhymes with
grug.
And this one,
Grug
I
saying
call
grug
it
is crazy.
a ride. Rhymes with grug. And this one, I call it grug. Rhymes with grug.
Oh my god.
And this one, I call it
Please.
grug. Rhymes with grug.
No, I was
This
taking
one,
advantage of it lagging.
Rhymes with grug. This one, I call it grug.
Bruh.
Rhymes with grug. And
What in
this
the
one,
mouth?
I call it a rug. Rhymes with
What?
grug. And this one, I call it a ride. Rhymes with grug.
That was weird.
And this one,
Anyways, I got a free skip stage.
and this one, I call it a rug.
What?
Rhymes with grug. And this one, I call it a ride. Rhymes with grug. And this one, I call it grug. Rhymes with
What
grug.
the
This one,
sigma?
I call it
Book the
rhymes
sigma.
with grug. And
Where
this
did?
one, I call
Hello.
it a ride. Rhymes with grug. And this one, I call it
Bro, this is like impossible.
and this one,
How am I supposed to do this?
and this one,
Now that is my question. It's so laggy.
I call it grug. Rhymes
I
with grug.
phased right through it.
I call it a rug. Rhymes with grug. And this one,
Bruh,
I call it a ride.
I'm not waiting a minute.
This one,
I am not. No matter how much you say in a minute, I am not waiting a whole frisking minute
this one,
for the timer to end.
ride. Rhymes with grug.
Never.
This one, I call it grug. Rhymes with grug. And this one, I call it rhymes with grug.
I'm gonna. You know what? I just cut the video. It's time. I waited a minute. I did what Grug told me to do. What the? Oh no. I also turned the sound off. What? What in the dun is going on? Oh please. Just jump. Away in the middle for it to come up. Run. Run as fast as I frisking can. Do frisk. 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 Nope. 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 Run. I'm gonna explode. What? Oh wait, I forgot I can do that. Now I'm at the start. Oh wait. Oh no. Skip. Skip. Skip stage. Okay. You can go back to previous stages in this game. I'm gonna give this one more try. How did I die? I did not just rejoin the game. I would never do that. Game Pass. Ooh. I'm broke. I have 0 Robux. No. 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 I'm so tempted to just wait 2 minutes. You know what? I'm doing it. And with a little help of YouTube Shorts, I now claim that can continue the video. The video must go on. As Metaton has always told me, the video must go on. AKA the show must go on. That's what Metaton will always say. Okay, this is doable. It looks doable. Yoop, yoop. Yoop, yoop. Yoop, yoop. Yeep. Yeep. Yee. Yeep. Yeah. Yeep. Yeah. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Everyone yearns for the mines. These days, it teleported. I'm gonna fart. It's gonna be stinky. Very, very stinky. 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 Very, very stinky. 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 Very, very stinky. 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 Winky. I did it. Wait. Let me do this one more stage because I see a sign over there. This is doable. Very. I fell into his eyes. Not like it's gonna take like 10 years or anything. And this recording isn't like 12 minutes long. What does it say? Push the button to make the stage appear for 8 seconds. I pushed it. It lied to me.
You lied to me.
Do I actually have to click it? Hello, Senor Bruce. Blurry. Bruh. That is doable. Boing, 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 boing. Cameron. Yippee! These are easy. It was at this moment that he knew. I saw the grug. Oh no. And I was like, oh no. It was at this moment that he knew. I think that is gonna be it for today. And this is gonna be the outro music.
I call it a ride. Rhymes with grug.
If you do not like and subscribe, you will no longer rhyme with grug.
I call it a rug.
And if you don't like grug,
And this one,
he will sniff
a ride.
your
Rhymes
shades.
with grug.
And by shades, I mean toes.
Rhymes with grug.
So just like and subscribe. I want to hit 50 subscribers so I can live stream. Imagine how good it would be. Live streaming Gorilla Tag with all my friends. Oh my god. Or live streaming Roblox games with all my friends. Oh my god.
Rhymes with grug.
So please,
Rhymes with grug.
get me to 50 subs.
I call it rhymes with grug. And this one,
And when I get 50 subs, there's a 90-day countdown. And then I can live stream.
I call it a ride. Rhymes with
So yeah,
grug.
subscribe.
I call it grug. Rhymes with grug.